Hey, boob. What doing? Oh, Sophie. There we are. There's boob. Oh, yeah. Come on, I'm a magpie poo. That's fine then. Hey, bird. Afternoon, everybody. It's us again. Oh. What? Sophie. Hey. Afternoon. Hello. What are we doing, bird? This is nice, isn't it? Even though I'm crouching again, this is not bad. Hey, nice warm day. There's sunshine. Yeah. And I'm locked inside a dingy computer room staring at Adele. What doing? What doing, bird? Bird. Yes. There we go. Compose the shot correctly, Andrew. You can do it. Hey, hi. Could us on Twitch. Ahoy, ahoy, hoy. This is alright, isn't it, bird? This isn't bad. Tiny bit of sun poking through. Not bad at all. Let's have a look at your stubble today. Oh, that stubble's really coming out now. You're going to have something to comb in a bit. Like where we've got one, I don't know whether the picture quality is good enough, but there's one feather on the back of her head that's sticking out, one of her old feathers. And it's there, look. Notification with sound. Blimey. Pushing the boat out. Oh, am I keeping you awake? We've got one feather that is there, that's still poking out of the old selection. Oh, Sophie. Push notification and an email. Oh. It's like living in the not too distant future. Can we stand up? Yeah, come on, let's stand up for a minute. Let's see what happens when we stand up. Let's see how quickly you lose interest if we stand up here. There we go. No, that is a screw. That is a piece of metal. Do not biff the metal. The metal is harder than you are. Slowly. She trims a beak on this screw that holds that bit of the perch together. There's a screw just there. And she trims a beak on it, and it's terrifying when she makes the noise. And when she biffs it, it's... Oof. Bird is now. I did cut my hair. I cut my hair a little bit too much. The female's very upset. The female's very upset with me. I thought I'd try it slightly shorter, and instead of slightly shorter, I went for considerably shorter, and yeah, it'll be back soon. I'll just frame every shot so it's there. Oh, chocolate mint mini buns. Oh, I mean, I like every part of that sentence. I like every part of that sentence. I remember my mum having a she got bored with Sophie. Oh no, I've got a really weird shaped head, so it would look weird. Oh, she had like a little tabletop donut machine that was like that. Like I saw the picture of the machine. You could pour like donut thing, and it would make these like tiny little mini donuts. Yee, sneaky work, Bree. The molt is going okay. The molt is on target. Her tail feathers are coming in really nice. In fact, she's got one wonky one. I don't know whether it's wonky because it's growing wrong or whether it's wonky because she hasn't straightened it yet. But She's doing good. She's on target. She's about on schedule compared to last year and the year before. She is at the very itching stage now. Bib update. We can get a bib update. It's coalescing, as long as she doesn't sort of like bend weirdly. Well, the last time I said no more feathers molting, she molted 3. She molted 3 in a day. So I'm giving up making predictions about whether or not she's actually finished losing, whether she's finished shedding feathers. But oh, okay, we're off. See what we've got. I can see that she's had a bath, and we've got tiny little feathers. This is the sort of thing that she's losing now. This is the sort of thing that she's losing now. These tiny little floofy feathers, these little underfloofs she's got. She's got to change all of these out as well. And that takes quite a long time and quite a lot of this sort of thing. Quite a lot of... See, there's one there. Is it on cue? Another one just fell out. Bird. It is nice to have working chat, isn't it? It is nice. No, that's my hand. That's not you grooming. That's you grooming me. And now you're drinking your own bath water. I just want to make sure that you know what you're doing. So we've got a mini heat wave here in the UK at the moment. Mini heat wave in that it's only sort of like 28 degrees and it only lasts for like 72 hours. But still. Not too hot, yep. Yeah, but don't forget. Oh no, look, and she does that. 34, that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. That's a lot of a lot. Yeah, that's not. I would not be okay with 34 degrees. Well, I wasn't okay with 34 degrees when it happened to us like a month and a half ago. We had this like week-long heat wave. And people were getting quite touchy about it in the end. Because beforehand, you could go to work and soak up some air conditioning. But obviously with home working, there is no air conditioning. Ah, crouch cam. I moved the pound coin out the way. You still not interested in these at all? She doesn't really accept scritches. No, she'll put up with this sort of activity. And if she gets a feather where the keratin hasn't come off the tip of the feather, she'll let me sort of like pick the hard bit of keratin off her feathers. But scritches are reserved for craftsmen. Yeah, it's a skill being able to scritch properly. So she'll have little rubs, but not scritches. Yes, bird. I know. Notifications. Just in case you didn't know, so I know. Although Twitch desktop notifications do seem weird. Like I watch Twitch during the day. I watch a few Twitch streamers, and we'll see once it settles. We'll see whether kisses on the menu once Sophie has calmed down slightly. And yeah, I get notifications when they go online, but even that seems a bit hit and miss. Okay, what are we doing? We might have a little bit of spice here. We might have... Yeah, I think it might be female. I can't see her in the window, but there may well be spice. Yeah, mild spice. Yeah, we've got... Ooh, that's dangerous. The end stream button for me is exactly where the swap cameras is for me normally. That might cause issues. Mango and herb. Ooh, what do you think? Are you mango and herb? Are you mango or are you herb? Or whatever you are, does that make me the other one? You be mango, I'll be herb. Cool. British cookie nutshell. Spice? Black pepper's a spice, right? Actually, no, I'll have you know I've got to stand up for British cooking. A lot of British cooking is actually very flavourful and we are no stranger to spices. Having once assumed control of some of the countries that create those spices, there's quite a lot of spice in English cooking. Obviously, if you're talking about like egg and chips, then less so. But it's one of those things where, for all the wrong reasons, for all the terrible colonial, not very proud making reasons, there's quite a lot of all sorts of spices in British food. Oh, Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding is great though, isn't it? Do you have toad in the hole, which is just like a massive Yorkshire pudding, but with sausages in it? No, wrong. Salt. Salt's a spice. Salt. Yeah, it's one of those sort of like comfort foods that if you had like a pub restaurant and you did sausages, and yeah, you wouldn't go far wrong with that. If you put on your menu like traditional toad in the hole, 2 veg gravy or something, you'd be like, yeah, I'm having that. Wicked. I see we should thanks to colonialism. Yeah, a lot of things are thanks to colonialism. A lot of things are to do with us just turning up at countries and going, well, this is ours now. You're English now. Congratulations on being English. Let me teach you cricket. Not exactly our finest moment, shall we say? But it is hilarious though when we taught these countries cricket, and then like 20 years later they absolutely thrash us at it. It's very satisfying. I think the cherry tree might be shedding as well. Quite a lot of junk is falling on us. Oh, these tiny little feathers you're pulling out. And yet you've got that one on your nose that's really flipping me out. Yeah. Yeah, just like, right, you're English now. Right, okay, we're going to need 11 men, a ball, and 2 bats. And just pay attention now, pay attention to the bat. Yeah, I mean, I imagine it was very unpleasant. And it's incredibly presumptuous just to rock up at a country and just claim it. But you know, pastimes. Right. What do we think? Okay then. What was that? Was that a yawn or a belch? What? It was a belch. Right. Yeah, have a biscuit, here's some cricket. I remember reading an article years ago, and they were saying like taking claim for like how colonialism had its upside, and just like, oh we was one of the claims was like we introduced shampoo to India or something. It's just like, shampoo is a Punjabi word. I do appreciate pants. Pants are pretty great. Both the English and the American variety of pants are both tremendous. They are. I'm a big fan of pants. And also the British, oh, well, that was pants, meaning that wasn't very good. Like, it was, the first half was fine, but the second half was pants. Was like, just crap. Enormous pants. Huge truths. Yeah, in America, pants are trousers. Pants are, you know, the things you wear outside with the pockets you keep your car keys and your phone in. Whereas in England, pants are the things that you wear underneath your trousers. Pants are the name you give underwear. So yeah, if an Englishman refers to his pants, he's referring to his undergarments. Whereas if an American person says pants, they mean trousers. Underpants is one of those satisfying words as well. Just like, it's just I don't know, just like a fun word. Underpants. There's just something inherently funny about underpants. No. Underpants. You trod trolleys in your trews, aye. Your drawers, your trews. Very good. Approved. What do we think? All right. Please not the nose again. She gronked me so hard last night. That picture she tweeted of her gronking my nose. The problem is she's got a hook. She's got a bit of an overbite on her top beak, and when that digs into your septum, serious business. Serious business when that digs into your septum. Your strudes. Yeah, your strides. Strides are great. Like, it's the old joke about advanced trouser factory making huge strides. And your trolleys is always good for underwear as well. I got some fresh trolleys. What? Yeah, it was a sturdy gronk. It was just like she went for the septum, locked on, and that was it. That was it. We were joined. We were joined at the nose. Oh, my nose feels a little bit. My nose feels a little bit unsure now. Yeah, fresh piece of cuttlefish. I'm excited too. It's trousers and pants because there are two holes in them. You put two legs. You put a pair of. Yeah, I default to plural. You put a pair of legs into both of those things. Yeah, because you would talk about a pant leg being, if you said, yeah, if you describe something as a pant leg, I'm imagining something with one leg and one not leg. You know me, I'm expecting, you're going to Bath soon, aren't you, or something like that. You're doing a lot of, see a lot of shops go with the steamer, really? Pants, trousers. Yeah, if you're sewing, oh my god. Oh, it's been a long day. EBDs. You make one pant leg and combine them to a pair of pants. Yep. Sorry. It's been a long day. I've been up for a long time. In my defence, I've been having bizarre talks over Teams the entire morning, and I've just been a complete mess throughout. So I can only apologise. Yeah, I know. I finally found someone online selling decent cuttlefish. I went to my normal farm supply shop at the weekend to buy cuttlefish, and they didn't have any, and haven't had any cuttlefish for ages. And yeah, you try getting that out of there. Someone really scrunched it in. It turns out cuttlefish is an ingredient in Chinese medicine, and there is no cuttlefish anywhere in the world now. Submitted my uni assignments. Ace. I used to have a guy, I used to have a dude that would sort me out, but that dude's let me down. That's fantastic. Really well done. Ace. Hang on. Okay, now Biggles is off his attack run. Congratulations! It's really well done. It's a good feeling to get rid, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things where I go to very dim view of stuff like that. It's just, you've got to be careful not to encourage people who are also selling stuff that is not okay with Chinese medicine, like the herbs and stuff like that. But the moment it becomes anything that's vaguely endangered, you've got to not do that. You've got to not encourage or fund that. Oh, okay. Have we made soup? Are we making soup? haven't made any soup. Soup's off. You're finding it everywhere. Ooh, really? Fossils? That's weird. Well, fossils are an ingredient. Dragon as usual, fossil mammoths. Oh, God. Ethical ivory is fossil mammoth ivory. No way, I did not know that. Oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, it asterisk clout cuttlefish. Very strange. That is weird. But no, I didn't know that about fossils as well. Just lay off grinding stuff up to give to people. That's weird. I just heard a Amazon assistant alarm tone from someone. Forbidden cuttlefish. Why am I doing it in a weird Jackie Cousteau voice? I do not know. The crow emojis are great, aren't they? They're really cool. Oh, there's a lot of mammoth ivory around. Aye, but there won't be. If everyone keeps caning it, there won't be. Oh, his teeth. So weird. So weird. Have a belief structure, have your own medicine, definitely. But the moment you start grinding up endangered species and things, you've got to look at yourself. I love the way she's made a little bit of jerky at the top of the warp tube. Like this here. Oh, it's glued. Oh. Yeah. That's a piece of liver from yesterday. So it's now lovely jerky. Why would you touch it? Because yeah, actually, why would I touch it? Miss me. Liver. Sun-dried liver jerky, anybody? Yeah, you're flipping it everywhere. When you flick your head right after having a drink, the water goes everywhere. I mean, you know this, right? Till 7 times, then 10 days off. Wicked. I couldn't even get 1 day off this week. Gah. What do we think, bird? There we go. That was a nice little snack. A great big droplet of magpie water on my glasses now. It's all I can see. 10 days off. Yeah, your beak's clean. She's done really well at polishing the scratches out of her beak as well. She's done quite a good job of polishing her beak up. That sounds great. Like fair dues. Stop biffing the metalwork, you great dafty. I'd love 10 days off. Yeah, I'd love 4 days off or something. You know what I mean? Yikes. Okay, well, here we are again. We can't go over to Honkington Hall because we're on Twitch, and Twitch doesn't zoom. Yeah, I bet. It's quite a good feeling being ready for time off as well, you know what I mean? Just like, it's a different vibe between wanting the time off and just having it. You know, just like, oh, I've got a couple of days off. Might just... Whereas if you're ready for it, somehow it's more satisfying. Super ace. Yep. Yeah, I mean, No, I work in academia, so I don't get school holidays or anything like that. I work in higher education, and yeah, I'm very jealous of the civil servants. 12 months off next year. Pretty great. Pretty great. That sounds very nice. Would do. A colleague of mine took a year off. Just took a year off from everything. You've got a pellet brewing, haven't you? Surgery and recovery. Oh, okay. Well, that's less nice. Still, I mean, it's still great, but yeah. And just he sold everything he owned, his house, cars, everything, and just disappeared off around the world in a motorhome with his wife. Pretty great. Yeah, steady. Cool. Yeah. So the one thing that Twitch doesn't do is allow me to Zoom on my phone, so we can't go to Honkington Hall today, which is annoying. So all the usual standards are here, all the soup checks and all are here, but we can't call in on Rory and Kong. 17 days. Ooh, I get 32 days off or something. I think 32 days leave. But I've been there for 23 years, so I think that's the max. If I remember rightly, 32 days is the maximum you can accrue. And being allowed to take them all. Yeah, you are totally gonna flop a pellet in a minute, aren't you? I can see it. I can't see it, but I can. Yeah. Yeah, get it done out of the way. Cool. Oh, hang on. I can hear kitchen rumblings. So can Sophie. 25 days. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure here in the UK, I think it's 30 days here in the UK, unless you have like a employer that allows you to have more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I get 32 days. But I barely took them all last year. Yeah, we have that sort of thing as well. You get you get a few days, like we get, like my office closes on Christmas Eve, like normally midday Christmas Eve, and then reopens on like the 2nd or 3rd of January and that kind of thing. And there's always 1 or 2 days in the middle of that break where you have to take them. They come off your leave requirements. But that's pretty chill actually. Like you go home on like Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve if it's a Saturday, and you don't come back into work until the new year. Yeah, see, what Sophie's doing is she's learnt the noise the kitchen door makes, but she's also learnt the noise the larder makes. The latch on the larder door makes a very distinctive noise. I know, it's that's definitely the female. That is 100% the female. Look at this. She wants to bulb, but she's also alert. She's a alert. What? Like she's alert from the shoulders up. She wants to be alert, but it's quite a lot of work, isn't it? Just, yeah. I mean, I can understand that. I can totally get that. It's the female. Captain, we are at Butter Chicken. I need to argue with HR. What do you think? Oh, that was unnecessary. Yeah, it's being discontinued, but my employer has a thing where you're contracted to do a certain number of hours a day, and any more than that go into a bank that you can then take off, like toil, time off in lieu or something. It's an acronym. And but I think what they're doing now is they're doing away with that system, which is fine and also a bit of a pain, because my schedule was great for racking up bits of toil here and there. Toil. Okay, I didn't know whether that was just a my employer thing or whether it was an acronym that lots of people use. Yeah, we used to have a manual thing. We used to use People HRs. This manual time recording thing. You've definitely got a little pellet in there, haven't you? Keep doing that weird neck thing. Whereas now my employer's gone to a thing where they they don't so much care. Oh, look at that, an actual ban. SPAM ban. Lovely. Yeah, now my employers moved to a thing of like they don't care when you start and when you stop working, as long as the work gets done. They don't mind. So if you're one of those people that likes to work through, like start at 8 PM and work through the night or something because it suits the way your brain works, then they're fine. Oi mate, want some kettlefish? They don't mind. Like they don't mind where the my employer now doesn't mind when you start and when you stop, as long as the work gets done. So you could legitimately roll in at like midday and work until 8 in the evening, and that would be fine. Whereas I start at work really early so I can knock off and do the aviaries and things. What do you think, Bert? Okay, let's do the lolly stick thing, because I got to get some lunch. Where's the time? Oh yeah, lunchtime, come on. Over here, Bird. Ready? Right, gang. Well, thanks for your company today. Thanks for coming to Twitch to see us. I am so going to get that one wonky feather up there. I am going to sort that feather later on. When she's not watching, I'm going to get that feather. Oh, boo. Yeah, we got to go. Unfortunately, I've got to eat some lunch and go back to work. Boo. I do appreciate you coming though. If you've just stumbled across us on Twitch and you'd like to follow Sophie on Twitter, her Twitter handle is @BreeSophieBree. And there's also a Discord and a WordPress wiki you can get involved in if you want to. Or if you prefer, you can just Google Sophie the Magpie. Look at that, proper end card. Right, cheers everybody. See you back on Twitter for some more Twitter-based reliability and shenanigans tomorrow. Cheers gang. Bye for now.